Guys, I just picked up this BCM uh, 14.5. It's the Recce edition. I believe that's the barrel profiles and maybe the gas system is what designates that. But this is a complete rifle. It's not a lower and then just bought a BCM upper. I actually done some trading. Traded a LWRC SPR for this rifle. So I actually traded the more expensive 14. It was a 14.7 LWRC SPR for this gun because if you know those guns go for that one particular build went for about by the time I got out the door tax and everything about $2,600. Uh, had it for several years, shot it. It was a good rifle, excellent accuracy, no issues whatsoever. Uh, just kind of you know how it is. Sometimes you get the hankering for some new smell of some new paint, kind of like buying a car. And I have an 11.5 inch upper I built an SPR off of that's BCM, also a key mod. And really like it, like the lightweight. And that's one thing I say about the DI guns over a piston gun is the the lightweightness of them. Uh, Piston systems do tend to add a little bit more weight. And I like the 14.5. And to me, for a 14.5 gun, I wanted to kind of, as an all-around gun, keep the weight down. Uh, about the only thing this gun, it came with magazines, of course, and their piece of key mod, 1913 rail. Come with a manual. It's actually a very extensive, thick manual. Uh, you can, I don't know what, read it, whatever. You need to start a fire. There you go. I'm sure it's very detailed. But everything on it's got the BCM, whatever it is, the Mod O, not Mod 1 grip, the trigger guard, enhanced. It's got the ACT trigger in it. Really like that trigger. I've got that one of my other guns. Uh, Swing swivel mount. I like that on the end plate. Stock. I've run the stock on my 11.5 inch. Really like it. Had the BCM. I believe that's the Mod 4 charging handle, I believe. And it has the pin and weld BCM. They're kind of hybrid comp brake, whatever you want to call it, and everything. But I just want to do an unboxing of it. And the history behind the Recce rifle, I'm not quite sure about where it come from. I believe it's part of the SOP mod to the Special Warfare, their Crane program with the Navy SEALs. This is kind of their brainchild. Having, I believe it's a reconnaissance style, meant to be kind of rifle, if I've got that right. I could be completely wrong on that. But one other thing, I picked it up, I got a bad lever. I believe these things, I like them a lot, and I think they're worth the $30 you pay for them. As far as weapon manipulations, fixing malfunctions and stuff, keeping that hand on fire control and not taking it off while you're doing that, it is, I believe, a big, big benefit, especially if you're actually using one of these for home defense or you're a police officer or military and you're working through malfunction, especially if you're getting engaged, to get that gun back up and running quick as possible. Uh, my other guns, BCM makes good stuff. Shoots good. My 18 inch, kind of my SPR, the gun has been very impressive. What little bit of rounds I've got, I think less than, man, I think 60 rounds of that thing. It's practically still new too. And that thing is printing, sub MOA. If I really probably be honest with it, probably around half, and that's with match grade like 60. What was it? 69 grain Sierra Match King, and also with just that cheap junk. It's the what's that? Full Metal Jacket is just like a 55 grain. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's Federal's offshoot, American Eagle. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. And that stuff was like shooting in a thumbnail at 100 yards too. So I'm hoping that I can get some similar accuracy out of this dude. I just wanted to, I'm not big on unboxings, but it's because A lot of people do them, but I figured, hey, I got it here. I just got this thing on. Why not? I got my phone out, and here we go. But the fit and finish on these guns are excellent. I will say that. And my others have ran 100% reliably, and which the 18-inch haven't had much time on it, and it's been ran suppressed so far. So far, that's is it's been good. That's one thing I'll say about guys want to say about a gas gun suppressed over a uh, piston gun suppressed. Piston gun runs cleaner. Well, being an owner of several piston guns and gas guns suppressed in both, I will say I don't really buy that a whole lot because they all get dirty back where they're eating from in the chamber in the area. Uh, I will say if you were shooting it non-suppressed, I would go with the piston gun. Probably does run a little bit cleaner because all your dirty crap is getting blowed out up here. But once you suppress it, a lot of that is getting pushed right back in there. And from what I can tell, cleaning it, they run just as dirty, just about. I can't really tell the difference. It's tomato. And only benefit I see a piston gun, some of them are a little bit more self-regulating. They lend to being a little bit not as sensitive to suppression, uh, to where a gas gun sometimes can be a little bit more finicky and have problems running if everything's not done just completely right. Uh, with that being said, I've had a 6-hour 5.16, ran it suppressed. That gun was extremely overgassed. You get gas in the face bad, even with a gas busting charging handle in it. And my LWRCs haven't been like that. I own a 6.8 and LWRC still have it, and I had the SPR, the LWRC SPR at 14.7, and ran it suppressed some, and never had a big issue like that. But eventually, plans for this is set of iron sights probably, and I've got a 1-4 Vortex PST Viper. I believe it'll make a good home on it. Probably run some type of a sling attachment up front, whether it's in the key mod or it's one of the Magpul where you hook in on it. And probably other than putting the bad lever on it and sling, I think I'll leave this thing pretty well alone. I think the gun will run just fine like it is. Guys out there that's got BCMs will probably tell you the same. They're good the way they come out of the factory, and if you got something that's working good, why change it? So with that being said, if you're thinking about getting one of these rifles, they are rather expensive. I mean, but you get what you pay for. And this is a complete rifle. This isn't a home build. It's been engineered from ground up, mill spec to the standard. Everyone leaves, bolt carry, the whole shebang is all BCM stuff. And I kind of like that. One factory, one rifle. Everybody knows what the quality standards should be for these rifles and what they potentially could be used to do. Whether that's defend your home, defend your country, or defend the city or town, or county you're in. And it all has the same amount of responsibility, a tag to it to make sure they're as good as they can be. With that said, guys, I appreciate your time watching the video. Thanks for watching. You got any comments, questions, just leave them. I'll try to get back with you. We'll see.